Oh, sorry, I have my mic muted. This is a battle between Homeless and the Craven. Black Craven, I'm just spectating here from Homeless's point of view, as Craven will be posting his own video from his point of view. Just to our right. I'll play the lookout from the aft bridge. That's the way in. Yeah, yes, sir. Auxiliary bridge, yes. There you go. I see a squadron thing. I would have put a cruise sign there so we could still cruise forward while from the aft bridge personally. Because technically that's cruise aft actually. Maybe I should probably head back to the forward bridge. Ah, yes, here. Just do spectate. Minor hit to the starboard side. Seems like he's forgotten to turn his turrets. Ooh, hit to the back of this turret somehow. Minor hit to the engine pod as well, but no matter. Lots of redundancy. Whoa! It's a hit right to the bridge. Time to go investigate where the shells are coming from and to see Le Cleve on this ship. That's his ship right there. Those broadside maps? No, there's an AA. The hit right there. That tray of water is actually purely client side for me, it's not actually real. So 4 quad guns which are twin chamber. They're literally firing from beyond visual range here. There's ventral battery too. 2 darts. Homeless is also retreating. Maybe Homeless is up for a straight up brawl like I usually am, where I'm very kind of brazen. Right, I hit here, and it's gone below here. That shells could dig in there. I think this barbette should go all the way down to the deck, like how the bridge armor, the protective bridge, should also extend downwards to connect with the hull or deck armor. Turret B seems minor damage, maybe some damage. Some projectile maybe partially disabled one of the chambers. Oof, one hit 2 the funnel. This poor funnel's got its its campfire taken out, so it's no longer belching smoke. Could say maybe the funnel was clogged, like on what was it? Let me check. Yeah, like it was clogged, like on Conqueror. He's bringing out his aircraft. Very good homeless gun ever. Getting right along for a ride, but yeah, taking that chance to get away so to get drawn out. Why does Venom do TNT here? He's using it as his spotter plane. Please don't mention anything degenerate. I don't want to figure out how to edit videos to edit out your weird ramblings, you eccentric individual. Yeah, you should also be able to teleport to the fighter, right, Homeless? Like, from your ship to the fighter and back. You should probably set up a bridge sign from, let's say, the aft bridge where the squadron thing is to the hangar bay, so you can, like, more quickly do that. They're just beginning to be in visual range of each other. Checking up on Craven's ship. It has taken some damage. There are these two guns, which I'm guessing are some kind of impulse guns, possibly? I mean, big scary spinals, essentially. Seems like on his starboard side he hasn't taken much damage. Also, he's using the heretical wool rudders. I mean, hey, if you need that extra lift, so be it. Just kind of cringe. Yeah, they have that long range, but not much damage seems to have been dealt yet. Which is just mostly just be mm-mm. But if Holmes does get a hit in, he can probably do some serious damage. He is starting to become roughly broadside to Homeless. That's when this fight's going to get a whole lot more sticky. Such, you know, no show's going high. He's descending. Ooh, just nearly hit this fighter. Hey DJ. A hit here. That seems like a copper. No, copper. That's a concrete belt. So definitely a kind of very cannot stand up to a hit. So if he gets so if Honus gets a good few hits on him, he's probably done for. Seems like Holmes has not reacted much. There have been some hits here. Probably. Oh yeah, I see that now. Yep. As I predicted. Essentially, what I was thinking is that a shell would, come in here, pop, perhaps maybe bounce off his diggity here, and then explode through here, and end up here. Essentially rendering this kind of moot, which is why I suggest, bring in the plate, either make that, let's say, copper and then this iron, all the way down, to connect it with the deck, to better protect turret B. They are still not within visual range of each other, I think. Turret C is down for the count though. Oof. Oh hey, I know where he is, but I'm not telling him. Same thing may have happened here as well, but I don't know. It could have just been. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably because he's a bit smaller, or probably because he's ran away. My guess, he's gonna go around the aft, go around that section, like that island, and then come right back around. No, not missiles. Now he's realised where he is on his rough direction, and damn, Lion is getting beaten. Home Chief. Yeah, he's using that island as cover, which is pretty clever, especially if that say goes under it, if that's even possible to go like around or use it as cover. What I'd personally do once, let's say, the armor on one side starts getting really worn like this, maybe a bit more damage first, like let's say, like side belt starts getting pinned, I then rotate around to show the other side and just turn my turrets so that there's fresh armor protecting it. And hey, while it would be probably a pain to, further refit the ship, it's kind of that learning experience from like, battle that actually helps it. Also, why is there terracotta here? It's kind of, you'd think that you'd just fill the entire thing with wool, or make it out of armor, I don't know. Especially since this is a pretty big hit and a pretty big vulnerability, I'd like just turn just because it acts to show the fresh side. Because this, I bet, is pretty toast. Hmm. Yeah, I'm also doing some commentary. Oh yeah, he's using that on as cover. He's gonna go around, hit him from your side, maybe the aft. Clever, using a smaller size and a smaller contacts profile to his advantage. He's also got a little spotter skiff too. Bit of trapdoor. Thank you. And I check my damage on the Circadian cruiser. It would be cool to see some Winds of War, Iridium, and Circadian chips to build Homeless. I don't know. It would be kind of cool to see. Seems like relatively minor damage, no real armor pens yet. There is a hit here, and I don't know if that actually is bad damage or not, but I do think... I don't know how powerful these guns are, but if they're, big, powerful guns, that may be his ace. That may be his ace. definitely a much more kitey battle today, at least for this one. Shells are still coming in. Yeah, Turtsy's gone, so I presume he'd have the, probably doesn't even use the FCS thing on it actually, because it's just gone. Plus his beverage is kinda toast. Yeah, at this point I just, seems like his only turret left may be turret A. To be honest, I'd expect him to be using that spotter plane he is up there more. To find him, you know? Because I do have a slightly shorter render distance. Well, that's getting, that server's getting close. Bouncing to, yeah, roughly same state, yeah. Yeah, I don't think opponent's made a very good use of his own spotter to actually find Craven. And he seems to be just moving or just sitting in the same spot, really. He's not actually doing much. Like, he's just sitting here. And really, I'd try to pursue, like, go that way and try to, like, pursue. Yeah, while the broadside armor is holding, it's the turrets that aren't doing so hot. Like, see, this is what he should have done a while back when, like, Craven was going from there down there when he initially lost him. He should have, let's say, tried to predict his movements and keep moving, you know? See, he has finally started, you know, moving, but it just seems to be a bit too late to actually make use of it. We have so much damage to his turrets. What I would have done in this case would have been a bit more brazen, as unlike Craven, the Thunderer has a lot more survivability and firepower, or at least more survivability, which means which means she can afford to take damage in a pursuit to actually hunt down the cruiser. some good hits there. Don't know what's for design doors, but yeah, there are some hits here. Ooh, that's getting close. Just gotta lead the target a bit more. I thought this was a much faster target than QK. Made the fuck? Is it a donut ship? Yes, that is. Yeah, it looks like a pretty nasty hit amidships, perhaps? What is this thing? Body of a donut ship toaster. Why is this direct on that turn? It's trying to be a Lucrehawk, perhaps? Now, as we're saying, what I'd do is I would turn to starboard here and just cut path right through these islands. Try to thread that needle. Of course, that's me knowing, you know, where Craven is, so kind of coloured by that. If owners can see that water trail, that's a pretty big lead on later. Honestly, I was expecting Craven to, let's say, cut through those islands and come up behind and shoot him in the stern. Maybe that's just because I'm a bit more of a risk taker in battles. Must be in his spotter currently. Nope, he's back now. What I'd be doing if I'm taking fire from him would be to just ignore it and just keep moving, hoping that the armor can take the hits. So I can, you know, get within range, but get good hits in. Oh, yeah, I can see what I hit shot hurt. Seems like he's lost turret X. Possibly? You did see it fire. Essentially, I think what Craven's doing is just suppressive fire, essentially. What we should be doing here is focusing on actually pursuing him, because, of course, Warholders knows Craven could be just out of sight. If only Admiral were ready, then let's just say that cruiser would be probably done for, as presumably Admiral would be able to keep up. Or at least keep up better. I should actually work on her. After all, you're currently playing Ring Around the Rosie, essentially, so I suggest just turning and just cutting right across. If you can't catch up to them, try outsmarting them. Like if you were to cut across here, then you'd probably have a good broadside shot through these islands, possibly. Another thing is that Craven seems to be maybe taking one or two salvos and immediately moving right after, which, you know, makes sense. Here, fires a salvo. Maybe then another. Salvo two, then he cuts and runs. Oof! He's probably cutting and running now. Yep, he is. Have a good hit there to turret Y and turret X, perhaps. And this is the damage that just one turret is doing. What are you doing here? Check the ventral section. So yeah, he does a aft ventral torpedo turret, and actually two ventral torpedo turrets and two main battery turrets on the ventral side. Cheeky low profile for those top turrets. Saves his deck space on the top deck for guns too. Well, Craven is doing this. This is a chance for Holmes to actually, you know, catch up, which I presume is what he's doing. Is that he is actually catching up now. Presumably. Oh, he's sending out a spotter plane. A new spotter, maybe the same one. What I would have done was just sent in, just gone full bore right towards him. Close that gap. Yeah, turret A is the only one that's intact. Turrets B and X are gone. Don't know why it's gold there. Yeah, you probably sees them. We're gonna be a brand new salvo incoming for poor Craven. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Accidentally turned his turret B the wrong way. Facing his bridge, that's not recommended. There's some shells, he's been alerted. Presumably. Low ammo stalls too. The tree is Craven. That makes sense. Turn the turrets around the other way. So I suppose these holes. And he's approaching. Oh, poor wreck of QK right over there, just getting more shells. Almost diving in altitude yet again. Uh-oh. Oh, good, took it all the ammo. Won't go off. That's good. Really? Is it really? Probably like here maybe? Like here? No, it's not cut. That's a lie. A pretty big lie too. Oh, he sees little fighter, I think. Bloody donut ship. Poor little fighter got atomized. This is the donut ship with the mags, right? Yeah, with the giant guns. Yeah, these. Two of these. And of course some pretty big green battery turrets. Hitting the bridge, not. And he's having trouble with this, I presume. Damage to the bridge. So no turret. Possibly one chamber might be out. see if you can clutch this victory. Also, yes, getting your bridge still wrecked like that is the reason why I have CICs with full gun controls. Or at least just a basic trigger. Possible 5-person battle? Yeah, really, you should be moving and actually pursuing, not just sitting there, letting him shoot you. Fucking Luger Hulk thing. AA, and there are some breaches in his armor, you can AA. Yeah, I think Homeless in this match was just a bit too passive, essentially. He took a lot of hits, sure, but he really should have been a bit more proactive and just moving, try to chase him down, you know? He did lose two engine pods. Hmm. Which should be acceptable. After all, the ship should be able to fly on these aft ones and those two other pods. Sounds like quitters talk to me. He could have potentially caught up if he just kept moving instead of just staying still when he started getting shot. The starboard side is absolutely mangled except for the fact that the belt has not been penetrated. I don't think you should refit the deck plate with those copper slabs, as that's better at deck plate. But ultimately the armor did hold. I say I'm presuming, yeah, the iron does indeed extend like that. Heh. Yeah, scuttle. Just gonna scuttle the ship. And like these very lots of and there down she goes, I think. Wait, what the hell happened here? Did he remove all the wool? Scuttle? Ah,